countdown to the top 8 chartbusters of 2008. Kicking us off, what a year it's been for these boys.
We're always in strife. The controversy made headlines nationwide and got booed at the Logies. We've been chastised just for humble guys and hard sheep. I'm just a host boy, I can get grumpy. He's got hairy bum, hairy nose, hairy thighs, hairy toes. Anyway the show goes, there's a hairy look-alike of me.
Number 7, it's the lads from Racy with their tribute to Big Bad Barry.
When I very first saw you, Barry, I knew, ooh, yeah, you had a loose screw. You're the one with the short fuse wire. Ooh, anger management was your fire. Come on, Barry, lay a glove on me. Ooh, Barry, let the kiss go free now. Come on, Barry, he hit me. Barry, 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 like a polo queen now.
Coming in at number 6, Sam Newman with a split ends favourite.
I went out and got myself a female mannequin. That was my mistake. That was my mistake. A staple gun. Oh, what fun. Thought it was champagne. That was my mistake. That was my mistake.
Number 5 with a bullet, it's John Bon Jovi.
Oh, we're more than halfway there. Oh, living with no head, strand by strand, on our guitar bed. Oh, living with no head.
Number 4, with a song about the priority draft system, it's Little Leo Sayer.
To win 4 games, you know, it's all about the draft or no. You play like you are tanking, throw things away. You play like you want spanking, take away those scrappings you are banking. You are just tanking, tanking, take the year away, the 16th ranking, tanking.
And re-entering the charts in August, guess who was back again?
I went out, put my foot into my mouth again. That was my mistake. Yet another mistake. A lady from the apple aisle I happened to offend. That one took the cake. Time for another break.
Sashaying his way into number 2, The Boy from Oz, about the boy from Punt Road.
When the tigers are in strike, they go to rip show. Dr. Lidio, Audin Tolo, fans go wild and wild, put him on the wing. He does his thing. Now he's the type of person who takes out his frustration by unremitting, dummy spinning. But I live to see the rhythm of his feet. They are a treat. He's like Royce Hart. Whoa.
And topping the charts for 2008, it's the B-52s with this Collingwood Countdown Classic.
Well, if you see a crumpled car by the side of the road, he's 15 beers. Got me alive, it's as big as a whale about
Australia, I'm Gavin Wood. And mamma mia, here we go again. It's the Grand Final Footy Show. Please welcome Gary Lyon, James Brayshaw, Sam Newman, and Trevor Marmalade.
Footy show, fantastic to be here. We have got one hell of a grand final coming up in a couple of days' time. Been a bit lopsided in this room in recent years. We just better find out where the support lies. Who think the Cats can go back to back on Saturday?
Who in the room thinks the Hawks might greet the judges?
We've got a massive show coming up. We've got all the late news. The two coaches are going to join us, Mark Thompson and Alistair Clarkson, and the romantic story of the grand final. Our favourite, Shane Crawford's going to join us tonight as well.
Couple of ripping panels, Gaz, and the grand final footy show always about music. We have got some crackers tonight. 80s pop sensation Kim Wilde twice.
Yeah.
She is going to be fantastic. Vanessa Amorosi twice. And Australia's hottest live act, The Living End, in just a few moments.
Spoke about Shane Crawford, not here, of course, for the player review. He's held that together over the last 6 or 7 years, so a couple of players have had to step up, and step up they have. It is the most ambitious player review you've ever seen. You won't want to miss it coming up later on in the show.
And ladies and gentlemen, everyone in this room, and I think there's 11,500 of you, stand the chance tonight to win that Dodge over there. Absolutely. They're up and about now, guys. For the first time in grand final footy show history, Billy Brownless's wheel will be spun tonight and someone's going to have the chance to win that car.
Magnificent. We've got all the highlights throughout the year, of course, the best of street talk, and our man here, Sam Newman, has done a sterling job throughout the course of the year. Wasn't it the Brownlow, Samuel? You weren't there.
Well, I wasn't there. I've been dead twice this year, Gary, so I resurrected myself and we sent Viscount Sir Baron Brendan Favola along to the Brownlow, and he spoke to the unwashed at the Brownlow, and the conversation he had with the boss of the AFL, Andrew Demetriou, has to be seen to be believed. And you'll see it and you'll believe it when you see it.
All right, Trev, now if the Dodge doesn't go off during the wheel, we're pretty confident it's going to go off somewhere else.
Well, we're definitely giving away one at least for the winner of the Almost Footy Legends, and we'll be announcing that later on in the show.
We better get this party started. We've got a massive show coming up. What better way to do it here with their smash hit, White Noise, the #1 live act in the country, The Living End.
Cool.
The main man of the Footy Show, let's be honest, got the news that we're all hoping for, and very shortly we're going across live to Sam Newman.
I'm like a reticulated water system here. I've got pipes hanging out me bum and me dick and everywhere.
Dear Sam, I was very sorry to hear about your troubles with prostate cancer.
Bigger transfer off-season.
Oh, that's the missus.
Put your hands together for Chris. A kiss, I should say.
Have you ever been introduced as Chris?
We're real sorry that Sam can't be here tonight.
Yeah.
You know, we usually don't get a chance to meet somebody who slept with as many women as we have.
Chris!
Too much Botox, which makes you a little bit oriental.
Sam looks like a condom with eyes.
I want you to take me seriously. I want to ask you. If people are urinating in public, I'm just, as we speak, just doing it in private. Firstly, Shane, don't touch me tonight. That's all I ask you, because I'm frail. And secondly, I hate fruit. Yeah, you knew that. Yeah, you're a little prick.
Only you like the bald nut, or did you prefer it when he used to let the shag go a bit?
It doesn't have much of a choice.
I've kept my prostate. I've got that in the fridge at home. Just in case we're short of food one day, we can slice it up. Gary, I can help you.
They're everywhere,
Seriously,
Gary.
I can help you. This is how you keep the flies off your face.
Well, you've got no hair down there. What's going on there?
Just not as firm as they used to be. Well, that being said, this is them.
Thanks to Crazy Johns and Motorola and Foxtel, of course. And ladies and gentlemen, what about the living end? Weren't they absolutely sensational? The album's called White Noise. There it is. Of course, that's the song we heard. Great getting a copy of that. Also great to see live, as we just experienced Australia's very finest. To Trev Gaz in just a sec, but I'm a little concerned.
We always are when he's not in the seat, Jim, so I think he's got a little hint. I think he's got the 1989 grand final on his mind.
Ooh. All right, we're going to hear from him shortly. But ladies and gentlemen, another ripping year under his belt. A man who's taken a very close look at the Brownlow during the week. Put your hands together for the one and only Trevor Marmalade.
Hey, Sam. Good evening, everyone. Yes, indeed. Boys, well, you'd have to say that over the years people have sneered at Brownlow fashions, but they've certainly come a long way, as we saw on Monday night. I mean, you see the hours upon hours spent, you know, doing the hair and spraying on the fake tan and applying the makeup, but in the end it was all worthwhile. You looked fantastic, Jim, you have to say. But three main looks on show on the night: backless, strapless and legless. I think it's fair to say, and on that we'll be seeing a bit of Brendan Favola for Street Talk a bit later on.
It's not to be missed, we're told now. I did say that the number one man here has had an interesting year, Jim, let's be honest. He's just
controversial.
Escaped death, really, on a couple of occasions and found himself in a bit of trouble, but he's very much got football on his mind. He's got the 2008 Premiership Cup with him. Ladies and gentlemen, could you please welcome Sam Newman.
How are you? Sammy? I just bought the tappers. I got 100 of these at home. I thought I'd bring it in for you. Shit, how good looking. Jesus, a bit warped. Bit out of, must be the Botox. Shit, how do I look? Now, what do you reckon?
You look
that's
good. You look
Jeez, I tell you what they reckon, Buddy Franklin. Now, what's Buddy Frankston got going for him? Wouldn't they like, what's his name?
Buddy Frankston.
Well, I mean, out the side of, don't I look fantastic? Aren't I fantastic?
You are.
And then when I rode the motorbike into the boutique one day after I played those great games and knocked over the mark, shit.
Take your mouth guard.
No, shut up, Gary. Didn't I look fantastic when I played? And don't I look fantastic now?
You do.
You do. You look like a sort of...
Break every knot in your body, you little wimp.
1989 grand final's a big game against the Cats. You had a big game against them.
Yeah, I broke 24 ribs. I had my leg amputated. I had a brain aneurysm. That was before I got to the ground. And when I got there, how tough!
There he is.
Where is he?
Where is he?
Over there.
There's a bogan in.
Where is he?
A bogan. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look. He does now.
He's over there.
Oh, shit. Where is he? There he is, you great punt. Get him. I was playing on Saturday. I go out and I go whack, whack, whack.
Yep.
And then I'd let myself go and I'd go out onto the ground. Hello, fantastic. Don't I look great?
You do. I reckon you should.
Get another look.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dermot Brown and Sam Newman. I know. You sit down and have a rest. It's been a big opening.
Yeah, I'm stuffed.
I think it's panel time, ladies and gentlemen, and for the second year in a row, the Cats are in the big dance. From Geelong, one of their favourite sons, Billy Brownless, is here. Great to have you, Bill. What about this next man? He's a Coleman medalist, he's an All-Australian, he's a Footy Show favourite. Brendan Favola's with us.
Well done, sir.
See me play?
This is a man that knows plenty about getting the job done this time of year. Three-time premiership player for the Brisbane Lions, Jonathan Brown.
Can't do it.
Break, will it? Where's my mouth go?
I was going to say, Gary, is this the panel or is it the podium at the Australian Drinking Championships?
Hadn't quite planned for that, Brown. He's the best of health, the old fella. Just take a couple of minutes.
Good thing your shorts were brown, Foss.
Shit, Brownie, too.
All right, let's start with the panel. Bill, what's going on with you, mate? You're a bit down. This time last year, you come bouncing out onto the stage. You're full of life and vigour. You're up.
I'm all right, guys. Don't worry about that. Very quiet this year. Very, very quiet.
This is you last year. You were up. You were ready to go. You thought the Cats were going to go silly. You waited all year. This was only 12 months ago, Will.
I know. Look at it. There it is.
I think that...
Yes, no, it hasn't been a good year for the Lycra guys, so I've actually given it to someone down in Geelong, and he's tucked it away and he told me we'll never, ever, ever see it again.
Who'd you give it to?
Oh, it's just unbelievable, guys. It is fair income, unbelievable! Come on. Father's not going to be happy with this. Come on, Bobby.
Out.
Someone's letting me out of the house.
Bobby Davis, ladies and gentlemen, who will present the cup if Geelong win the premiership on the weekend. Bobby Davis, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well done, Bobby.
You look better.
So, actually, a great effort by Bobby. You know, he's 80 years old. You can tell by counting the rings.
Well, he did say he didn't want to speak, Bobby. He just didn't want to come out and show the locker without speaking. So if the Cats are successful, Bobby's presenting the Premiership Cup on Sunday, which is a fantastic honour. The last, well, not the last, in fact, 1963 Premiership coach.
Well, I tell you what, Bill, a lot's been said this week about the 1989 Grand Final. One of the toughest, one of the hardest in modern times. We saw some of the great clashes, Yates and Brereton. We saw Hocking and Di Domenico.
Yep.
And we saw
Me.
Brownless and Buckenara.
And me again.
Let's have a look. Bill.
There's a couple of just a couple of wind-ups, boys, and then the old donger. That is embarrassing.
Mate, that is a fearsome sight, Brownie. Are we going to get a bit of that on the weekend, do you think?
Well, Hawthorn are a very tough side. They're probably the two strongest body teams in the comp, and Campbell Brown might do a bit of damage, and Hodgie and those boys. So hopefully we'll see a bit of action.
And fair bit of action Brownlow Medal night. We took our life into our hands and our broadcasting rights into our hands and gave you the microphone for Street Talk.
Yeah, it's hopefully it's not too embarrassing, but I haven't seen it yet. But
It's embarrassing.
it's embarrassing. Yes. I'd had a few quiet ones, mate. There wasn't too much action on our table, so I had a few frothies, and you might see that a bit later on, I think.
Well, I'll tell you what's been great, Fev, and this is no disrespect to Brownie's team or the other five, but to have two Melbourne sides in the grand final, the city has just come alight.
I just said, was it down? Yep.
Yep.
I think it's the first time in 8 years that two Melbourne teams have played in the grand final, and you just feel the buzz around Melbourne. Been down Federation Square, where they've obviously got football activities all day leading up to the grand final. Just kids everywhere. They've got the Hawthorn, the Geelong jumpers. It's just it's great for football, Sam.
And down at Geelong, there's blue and white everywhere. The town's blue and white down at Geelong too, so don't forget the old pussycat land.
So how does that make you feel, Brownie? How does that make you feel every time you've come down for a final? You've been an interloper, just a bypass.
Well, we have, yeah, but
trespasser.
an interloper. Yeah, well, it's a good one, Sam. But actually, we've got the Fitzroy.
Were you not familiar with the word interloper?
We've got the Fitzroy side of the club, mate. So they represented us strongly at the grand final parades and grand final day. So as well as the Brisbane side,
Not
mate.
familiar with the word interloper?
No.
I'm sure you are, mate. We've done that a bit.
It's an English word, a three-syllable word.
Don't pick a fight, Samuel. We want you into the rest,
No,
end of the show.
what about that?
We're going to get on with it. We've got plenty to get through tonight. It's a massive show, so let's get underway. It's time for Sam's mailbag.
Here we go.
Now, being the last mailbag of the year, Gary, I thought I'd give you a choice. We can either do a normal mailbag, which is this one. Now I'm holding that, that's the small one.
Yep.
Or we can do ones that are based entirely around lookalikes of you, which is this one.
Much bigger bag, Gary.
I wonder if you can guess. Have a call.
Heads.
What do you reckon it'll be?
Heads.
Look, you wouldn't believe it, it's tails. Phil of Ashburton and King Billy Kay, whoever he is, he sent these in, two of them, concurrently. Has Gary recently taken up baseball? Have you, Gary? Have you recently taken up
I
baseball?
haven't. Why?
Well, who is this?
Gary. Funny one.
Yeah,
That's
pretty funny.
right. I get on with the normal.
This is from Rebecca of Hawthorn East, not from Billy Kay, whoever he is. Out of all the lookalikes of Gary Lyon, have you shown, out of all the lookalikes that you've shown of Gary Lyon during the year, which would be your favourite one? I hope I've read that in order.
Yep.
I haven't read that in order.
No, you should.
Yes, sir. Which would be your favourite one? Well, that's hard, Rebecca. Which would be a novelty. Maybe I could throw this over the panel. Now, Brownie, you very humorous person. Very humorous man. Which would your favourite lookalike of Gary be?
Well, we've been studying this during the year, Sammy, and
Have you?
the Brisbane boys decided that the one where he's training for the Olympics was our favourite.
What's going on?
Gary,
man
please.
poised to run.
Hurry up.
Now, Fevlington, what about you, old son?
I quite enjoyed the one where the one that looked a bit half like Gary and the half like the little bald man in Hutchie eating the birthday cake.
Oh, nice one.
And the Michelin Man. What do you reckon? What's your favourite of Gary?
What have you got?
This will be the
have you
one
got?
where we found out that Gazza is a Geelong supporter.
Now, Gary, you might think no.
Where are we going, Sam?
That's just a preamble because this is the pièce de résistance. That's it for the photos. We've got a special. Shut up. We've got a special treat for you. Someone we'd like. See if you can guess who you're going to meet now. Now, this is serious. This took Tim Cleary 3 weeks to track this person down. This is bullshit. I'm going to show you so you can. Which monitor is it? Where is the monitor? Over here. Good God. We should have gone. Right. Thank you very much. This is all. Now, this is it here, Gary. I want you to just have a good look at this.
No.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm clumsy. I can play footy, but shit, am I clumsy. Now, you just look at that there.
That's the hairy monitor.
That's a
Gary.
hairy monitor. Right.
This
Now,
has been good so far.
this is your own personal monitor so you can see our special guest. We've chased him. This man is not long out of the trees, Gary. We've chased him across to the Olympic city, Beijing. We're crossing to Beijing right now live on the Footy Show. This is Zen Huan, the world's hairiest man. Now, Gary, this is the world's hairiest man. Hello, you. Are you there, you? Hello, you.
I'm here. Hello, Footy Show. Hello, my friends in Australia. Hello, here, Gary.
That's him, Gary. That is live. You. Mate, Sam, we are live.
In Beijing.
Same timeline, just about Beijing. All right, Gary, this has taken us months just for you.
Look closely on your monitor.
All right, here we go. I've got to ask a question.
Well,
Gary is uncomfortable because he's got an enormous amount of body hair. I believe you've got something you'd like to say to Gary.
Share your hair. Take it for me, Gary. Chicks prefer the fur.
It is. It's you.
One Hugh from Beijing.
Yep.
When we've had a DNA, could he send us that? He could be your father.
I can't believe it.
Yo, now look, we haven't got much time. It's a very big show out here in Australia, Melbourne, Australia. Are there any final thoughts you'd like to convey to Gary? Cheer the boy up!
Yes, Harry Gary, you and I share a special bond. How special, I tell you in song. Gary, can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's it is wild and yeah, we got this far. Gary, can you feel the love tonight? How's it late to rain? It's enough to make a king and vagabond lead the rebel.
Oh, yes. What a performance. Oh, what a sensational
I can't believe it.
I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, let's a round of applause for Gary's new best friend, Yu Zen Wan. Goodbye, you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Australia. Goodbye, Harry Gary.
Yes. Is that some of the most humorous stuff you've ever seen? Hey?
I'm speechless.
I tell you, that is one hairy dude.
Trev.
How long have you been out of the forest?
True.
Sorry,
In fact, when you first saw the photo of you, Gary, he said the last time he saw something that hairy, it had a frisbee in its mouth.
Just unfair, I would have thought.
Gary, you got a bit of a sweat up. Were you a bit taken with you?
Mate, I was. Very nice. Is he finished? I know. I've got to take a break on the Footy Show and compose myself. We're going to be back with Kim Wilde, if you don't mind. That's next.
Ladies and gentlemen, to perform her worldwide classic Kids in America, please welcome Kim Wilde.
Looking at a dirty old window, down below the cars of the city go rushing by. I sit here alone and I wonder why. Friday night and everyone's moving. I could feel the heat by the soothing heading down. I search for the beat in that dirty downtown. The young as I go, downtown the young as I go. We're the kids in America. We're the kids in America. Everybody live for the music go round. Bright lights, music gets faster. Look for a check on your watch, not another glance. I'm not leaving now, honey, not a chance. Hot shot, give me your part. Much later, baby, you'll be seeing, never mind. You know life is cruel, life has never kind hard to make a new story. Kind hard to gravity, cause yeah, we're the kids in America. We're the kids in America. Everybody live for the music go round. Come closer, honey, that's better. That you get a brand new experience, feeling right. Oh, don't try to stop, baby, hold me tight. Outside the mood is cold. Outside suburbia is crawling everywhere. I don't want to go, baby. You got to East California. There's a new come that I want ya. We're the kids in America. We're the kids in America. Everybody live for the music go round. We're the kids, we're the kids, we're the kids in America. We're the kids, we're the kids, we're the kids in America. We're the kids, we're the kids, we're the kids in America. We're the kids, we're the kids, we're the kids in America. We're the kids, we're the kids, we're the kids in America. We're the kids, we're the kids, we're the kids in America. We're the kids, we're the kids, we're the kids in America. We're the kids, hey!
Ladies and gentlemen, Kim Wilde. Fantastic work. Great to be back in Australia.
It's fantastic, Gary. I'm having a great time.
You're here 2003,
Yeah, well,
loving your country.
yeah, I came here on a here and now 80s thing. I'm still rocking and rolling.
Yeah, rocking and
Yeah.
roll. Don't worry about that. A couple of old rockers out there going as well. Now, grand final week, grand final day, 2 days' time. Are you understanding what's going on here?
Yeah, I understand, yeah.
and
It's a cat and hawk thing,
It's a
isn't it?
cat and a hawk thing.
It's a cat and a hawk
It
thing.
is indeed. You need to know where your
Well,
allegiances lie.
Well, I know the cats are the favourites.
Yeah.
And I know the Hawks are going to, they're going to come strong, obviously.
They're gonna come
Because, always a final can, it just brings the best out of a player.
I want to sit on the panel.
All I could hope is that it's a good game. I couldn't come down to
You've got to choose one.
No, I can't do that.
By the end of the day, by the end of the night, we want you to have one side, one or the other. You're going to come back and sing another song for us?
Okay, I'll have a team ready for you when I come back the next time.
Oh, fantastic. I love having you out here. Kim Wild, ladies and gentlemen. As I said a little bit earlier, we took our broadcasting rights into our own hand. We passed the microphone over to Brendan Favola of the Carlton Footy Club, and he did a very unique, special Brownlow street talk.
Oh, here he is, the Italian stallion. Andrew Demetrio.
That's what happens when you let
Go home, mate. You're not a Brownlow medalist anymore.
You're always
two ringers Brownlow medalists at the Bulldogs. Redheads, mate.
Oh, that's right, Vanderpants.
Vanderpants.
I went through the form and I thought against you blokes in round 21, we were 35 points up at three-quarter.
We won, mate.
Yeah, I know. Blackett had 30 till three-quarter time. Now, Judd turned it on, but surely Black deserves a vote. Now, I'm not a sore loser, but that's a bloody disgrace.
I almost had the biggest stuff up in AFL getting kicked off an Australian tour, but you reading out round two for round one is the biggest stuff up in AFL history.
I did that on purpose, just to get everyone's attention.
Andrew, you read out 7 votes, 7 games before your little puppet, Adrian Anderson, goes, Andrew, I think that you
I want you to know that I always knew I was reading round 2.
I think the way Andrew recovered there was fantastic, and it was a great count, and you couldn't hope for much better than that.
I think he's slipping. I'm not quite sure. And I think when he was reading out round 2, you're going, yes.
I might have to get you.
Pay packet's getting bigger, and I'm in.
I don't think so, mate.
Schnooksy. Talk to everyone. Who did you get your dress by? Your dress?
Connie Simonetti.
Who?
Connie Simonetti.
And your jury? Oh, somebody forgot the jury. Where have you been?
I've been in LA the past month, but...
Modelling?
Modelling, yes.
And what do you see in this?
Here we go.
What do you see in this thing?
This thing.
Here we go.
Picasso.
Hey, I'm one of the ugliest blokes you'll ever meet. It actually made the start of the night a bit comical. Because the AFL runs, it's a smooth ship.
Oh, thank you for that, Brendan, coming from you.
Hey, you made the AFL a very, very smooth ship.
Thank you.
It's the biggest growthing game in the AFL.
Growthing?
Oh, I make up my own words, mate. This is the footy show. We make up our own words, mate.
Okay.
Richo, man. I got to be a Richo. Top vote getter for the Blues. Had a great year.
Thanks, mate. Sam Newman used to be a lot better at this, didn't he?
Sam Newman's old, mate. I've taken over.
Big Sam Newman.
Hey, we're all quick, mate. We're all quick.
Raccoons, he was.
Sam couldn't make it tonight. You got anything for Sam?
Mate, he's a clown. He's too old. He's decrepit. He should give up. Me and you should take this over next year. Sammy, see you later, pal.
The word around our table with Chris Judd obviously playing at your club was Coxie's never had a girl. And they thought that you'd bring a girl tonight. He brought his brother, not his mother, his brother. I'm not quite sure, but we always look at you and you go, you got size 45 shoes, you're 10'10". When you get a girl, have you got a girlfriend?
Yeah, I do at the moment.
How does it work?
I think her mum will be watching next week, so I can't really comment on that one.
How? Are you about to come out?
I'm going to follow you.
I mean, out as in...
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm going to actually follow you.
I'm actually
so
married.
If you come out, I'll come out with you.
Well, why don't we just come out together?
Ooh. I don't know if people like to say that.
Do we remember the jury?
Oh, we remembered it. It was Tamale
Tamale. Well done, Tamale.
in Southland. And hey, well done. It's a finger.
Yeah, I thought you'd be tied up with your lovely girl, Alex. And, gee, she showed some skin tonight, didn't she?
Oh, mate. Oh, wait till you get... Oh, anyway. Just give something to Sammy.
Turn one on later on, will you?
Oh, we'll see what happens. We've got a room up here tonight. We'll just see what happens, mate. You've got a room here too.
I'll tell you what, I reckon she'll knock you back for only kicking 99. If you had got the ton, I reckon you might have been able to roll her over.
Thank you very much
Thanks,
tonight. Hey, you've nailed tonight.
Oh, thanks.
Here, but you stuff that up.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Welcome back to the grand final edition of the Footy Show. Foxtel, Tracy Johns, Motorola, and ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Brendan Favola. Terrific job. Brownlow street talk. Well done, Fred. Speaking of the Brownlow, we must acknowledge the man in the room who won the 2008 Brownlow medal. Adam Cooney's in a box over here. Put your hands together for Adam Cooney. Adam and his beautiful fiancée, Gaz, of course, just proposed using a burger ring for a ring.
I liked it. It was innovative.
You liked it, did you?
I did.
Well, in fairness, boys, it was of sentimental value. It was originally his grandmother's burger ring. But it's only temporary, though. He's planning on upgrading it to a cheesel at some point.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, time to get a little bit serious on the grand final edition of the Footy Show. The Hawks are in their first grand final for 17 years. Absolutely. And they have got to this point on the back of one of the smartest coaches in the competition here with one of his superstar players, a Brownlow medalist. He's in a grand final after a stunning career. Put your hands together for Al Clarkson and Shane Crawford.
Charlie, get your hands off my head. We've got family in too, boys. It is the family club, the Hawks, of course. Who we got here? We've got young Charlie and Clarko.
This is young Matthew, little junior.
Jeez, this is keeping you busy, boys. It's going to be a good interview, this one, Croft.
It should be good.
Let's start with you, Croft. How are you feeling? It's been a staggering career, as I said, but we all thought that perhaps the great prize was going to be out of reach for you, but you're in the big show. It must have been an amazing week.
Yeah, no, I keep pinching myself. You know, we've been a really good side this year, and obviously to make it into a grand final and to give it our very best on Saturday, you know, I just can't believe it's actually happening. So I'm looking forward to it. All the guys are so excited. We can't wait to get out there.
And Clarko, to you, mate, congratulations. It is a magnificent performance. You've done... Alistair Clarkson, ladies and gentlemen, is... It's not as if it happened overnight, mate. You've had a very thorough apprenticeship in terms of coaching. You've been an assistant at 2 clubs. You've coached in your own right at 2 clubs in the SANFL and the VFL. You must go into Saturday very well prepared.
Yeah, listen, coaches get a lot of credit, Gaz, when they're winning, and they get a lot of criticism when they're losing, but it's a real club effort. Our transformation as a club over the last 4 years has taken a lot of work by a lot of people, from the president down, and we're rapt to progress through to a grand final, and we hope there's still some unfinished business for the Hawthorn Footy Club come Saturday.
Clarko, is there a little bit of vindication here? Because, geez, there were some people potting you early when you took over, and it got a bit personal and a bit nasty, but now you have stuck by your guns and you've delivered your club a grand final spot. It's an amazing performance. Are you starting to think that... No, it is. It is. It's a great story, yours, but early on you did cop some heat.
Yeah, well, there's hard yards in this game. Jimmy, as you know, there's you put together a young list of players. You're usually going to find it hard to win some games early on, but we're really pleased with the group we got, and we're pretty keen to go all the way.
Samuel?
Shane, I'm not This is embarrassing. The lad's bigger than you already. Now, Shane, I'm not trying to run you out of the game, you know, because I love you. But if you actually take the buttered confection on Saturday, would that be your last game? Will you give it away?
I haven't really thought about it, to be honest.
Think about it now, Shane, for
no,
the sake of the question.
I'm just looking forward to actually playing this week, and I look forward to sort of talking with Clarko about that after this week. But I can't wait to get out there and be a part of a grand final side.
Just go easy on the. He might be trying to have a couple. Might be trying to give you a brother. So go pretty easy down there, lad.
Well, he was falling asleep, so I had to give him some chocolate and some Red Bull to spark him up a bit.
Now, we don't hope this happens, but when the umpires start to get a little precious with the physicality of the game, have you decided your strategy for that likely outcome? You can't afford to be. It's meant to be built up as a huge, powerful, brutal game, but the umpires will probably knuckle it down into actually basketball by the end if you're not careful.
Yeah, as we know, Sammy, genuine toughness has been hard at the footy, and we hope our 22 Hawthorn blokes demonstrate that type of toughness again on the weekend. And it's a tough, brutal game, and we're just hoping that our boys go in pretty hard on Saturday.
Yep. Croft, we all know as you're a great fun fella, but you have been a bit emotional at recent times. We gave a look here. It is a big moment for you, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it is. 17 years of my life I've been wanting to not only play in a grand final, but try and win one. So to actually reach the grand final, and that moment there, I realised that we have a chance of, reaching the goal that we've all set for ourselves early in the year, and something that
let him go, Shane. Just let him go.
Now, Clarko, what about the training week, mate? We've got some vision here of your last training session. One thing to say that you've got to keep a lid on it, but it's a bit hard to do when you're getting 5, 6, 7, 8,000 to come and watch you run around for half an hour.
Yeah, that was really exciting today to have so many people, and as we know, they probably sacked Waverley as an AFL ground because it was difficult to get to in terms of transportation, but a few of our guys at the footy club, Jared Brick and Nicky and Kate, did a great job in organising the buses. People were coming from Monash University and Glen Waverley Station, and we had about 10,000 people there, and it's just a fantastic atmosphere for our footy club.
Now, Clarko, we take a lot of the yellow stuff out of our great mate, the Chief, Jason Dunstall, but he's a huge part of this as well. When you put the strategy together to go with the youth and build with a young coach towards this goal, he also copped a bit of criticism at the time, but he was very, very staunch, and he's been a wonderful ally of yours and the club's.
Yeah, he's been a great support, and both he and Ian Dicker and the board at the time had to make some really tough decisions through 2004, and and then of course Jeff's taken over in the last couple of years too, and taking the club even further. So it's been great, but Jason's been an enormous part of the footy club over the last a long period of time, but particularly at board level over the last 5 or 6 years.
Al, do you think you could have?
Your son back,
Yes,
Sam,
thank you
there.
very much.
Oh, look how he holds it.
Do you think you could have? Could you have found it in your heart to let the boy over there kick 100 goals?
You stole my question.
Oh, sorry. Well, why didn't you let him kick 100? You're winning by 80 points.
Well, we
Oh no! Don't boo him. Oh,
good one.
No, I'm sorry.
Well, if he had to kick some goals in the first half, he
That's
might have got
correct.
100.
It's your fault, you decide.
Clarko, that was shit house, mate.
Righto, we're going to have a look at the team. There's been a couple of injury clouds over a few of the Hawthorn players, but Big John O'Brown's going to talk us through. Any changes, Brownie?
Here we are, obviously the MCG on Saturday afternoon, the big dance. Hawthorn, there'll be 22 players sleeping a lot better tonight. There's no change for the Hawthorn side, which is great to hear for those guys. The emergencies are Tom Murphy, Simon Taylor and Travis Tuck, so some of those guys maybe a chance or one of them to get a game. You look through the side, I think there's 3 crucial guys there. Luke Hodge, the courage he's shown was probably similar to Derm in the 89 grand final. It was great to see the Western District boy. Lance Franklin, we need a bag out of Lance Franklin. And Brad Sewell, can he be the guy that can shut down Gary Ablett? So 3 pretty important guys there. Croft missed last game against Geelong, where Hawthorn made a lot of uncharacteristic errors, especially Hodgie and Chance Braitman. They missed a few goals in the last quarter, so they could have got over Geelong when they lost by 11 points in round 17. So it's going to be a big one there. I'd like to just ask, Clarko whether he takes any positives or negatives out of the round 17 loss that you got so close. What did you take out of that game, mate? You're right.
Yeah, well, I suppose given that Geelong's been so dominant for a long period of time now, the fact that we're pretty competitive in the game was the most pleasing thing. So we got in front early in the last quarter in that game and then failed to make the most of our chances. So the fact that we're so competitive for a big part of the game tells us that we're going to be in the game on Saturday with some luck come the last quarter.
No injuries, Clarko. Crode's okay. Hodge is okay. Buddy, they're all okay. They will play.
Yeah, I think so, Billy. Yeah.
You think so? You think so?
Yeah, no, we got 25 and selected, and we'll wait and see who's
Clarko, a master stroke by you two boys to bring your young fellas in, because it's occupied Sam. You're not going to get any questions from him, mate. Him and Charlie out the back having a very in-depth conversation.
He actually thinks he's playing with Shrek. So, Charlie, it's not Shrek. That's not Shrek. That's not Shrek. You come in.
Sam Croft's hoping Charlie will introduce him to some of his girlfriends.
Oh, good one, Jimmy. I'm the most excited.
Thought I'd just slide it in. I'll tell you, before we thank these people, guys, there's a big thing happening down at Glen Ferry on it.
Well, not all the Hawthorn supporters can get there, of course. Clarko and Croft, unfortunately, the tickets are hard to get, but there's going to be a big live site down at Glen Ferry Oval on the weekend.
Charlie, mate. Look at all these people.
There is going to be a live site down there, so all the Hawk supporters are going to get down to Glen Ferry Oval in the heart of Hawthorn territory, of course, and a big family day on Sunday as well.
Yeah, 2 big days for the club, Gaz, and Saturday at Glen Ferry Oval, and then the follow-up on the Sunday. So I'm certain if we win, there'll be a big crowd there on the Sunday.
Trev?
And the boys probably need to know this. We've just got an announcement from Andrew Demetriou, who said that on Saturday you'll be playing the second quarter first.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is we do impose on the AFL coaches in grand finals to come in on a Thursday night. They're under no obligation to do so, but they're very magnanimous with their time. And Clarko, to you especially, and also to Croft, one of our boys and our favourites, we wish you all the best, and we appreciate it enormously coming in tonight. Good luck. Al Clarkson, Trey Crawford.
All right. Cats fans, do not go away. We're off to a break. On the other side of it, Bomber Thompson's going to join us live on the Grand Final Footy Show.
Welcome back to the Footy Show. A lot of love in the room for the Hawks, understandable. They haven't won a premiership since 1991, and it was great to have Alistair Clarkson and Shane Crawford. But there is another side in the big dance on Saturday. They have won 42 of their past 44 games, if you don't mind, including last year's premiership. And the coach joins us from Skilled Stadium. Mark Thompson, welcome to the Footy Show, Bomber.
Hey, Gazza, how you going?
Going very well, mate. This is almost 12 months to the day that we're doing exactly the same thing here, and I guess the obvious question is, does it feel any different?
Not much different. It's still very exciting, and it's been a pretty intense build-up, and probably the only thing that's different is that we've lived it before, so we sort of know, the whole club knows what to expect, and it's been a little bit sort of easier to get through the week.
And Mark, exactly this time last year we were asking you the same question. You've had to tell someone they're not going to play in the grand final. Have you done that? And have you asked Mark Blake to have a chat to them?
Yeah, we have done it. It was a pretty hard job, but look, I think we just had to pick the best side, and Chappie really deserved to get in. But no, we haven't told Blake to go and ring, David Wojcinski up. But it's a really hard thing to do, and yeah, it's probably one of the hardest things. To tell a player that he's not in the grand final, that's the reason why we exist, it's the reason why we play, and unfortunately he's the one that's missed out.
Bomber, you're very open about your selection policy grand final week. There's no ducks and drakes. You came straight out today and said this is the selected side. A lot of people surprised with that. Why do you go with that strategy?
Because secrets can't be kept in Geelong, and we've had that policy all year, and I just think it works. It's the quicker you tell people, the better, the quicker they can move on and deal with it. And you don't, like if we hadn't have told Bomber, then there would have been four or five other guys that maybe thought that they were the one that's going to get the come and have a talk to the coach. So it's just better to be, as soon as you know, be up front and just do it.
Yeah, Bomber, it's Brownie here, mate. I'm just wondering why you didn't swap a like for a like. Obviously, Chappie's a half forward and Wojcinski's a half back. What was the thought behind that, mate?
What's the thought behind it? Just Chappie's a really good player, and we want to score lots of goals and put our best forward line in. And we probably think that Bomber plays that little bit down back and in the midfield, and we've got lots of those sorts of guys. So, that's the reason why.
G'day, Bomber. Fair for you, mate. Buddy Franklin, obviously, he's the dominant forward of the competition this year, kicked 100 goals. Will we see Matty Scarlett play on him or someone else?
You'll probably see Matty play on him for a while, and maybe if he pushes up the ground or, Matty needs a spell, he'll probably have a spell. What we don't want to do is just get too fixed on one person. I know Buddy's a great player. He's just been absolutely sensational, but, we just got to mix and match most of the night, I think, most of the day.
Bomber, Billy here. What are you expecting early in the game? Is there going to be a bit on, or will there be obviously just going for the ball?
I think you've got to prepare for everything, Bill. We don't know what's going to happen. From our part, we just want to play the best footy we can, and we'll just have to deal with what the opposition do to us. And, it could be fireworks, it could be just a nice, brilliant open game, it might be a contested game, who knows? I think players just really have to settle well, be calm and get on with the business of playing footy.
Bomber, do they surprise you, this side? I mean, they've come off a premiership. They dropped one game to Collingwood, which was a bit of a shock. But since then, they haven't missed a beat. I mean, do you sit back and just marvel at them yourself?
At times, Gaz, yeah, but not all the time. Some people think that we're working on autopilot. That's not the case. We're a really professional club, and we try and provide the best service to the players. And the players, are the ones that put on the show, and they've played some unbelievable football at times, but it's not perfect every week. And but yeah, we are very, very proud of their efforts this year. That's for sure.
And it's a great story, Mark. Tom Lonergan playing, Mark.
Yeah, well, you'd know, Sam, with losing a kidney and how much courage that takes to actually get back and play football. But it's a really good story, and I'm along with all the other people that follow football, just think it's marvellous for Tommy. And he's not in there and got a free ticket. He's absolutely deserved his spot in the side. He's kicked goals for us, and he understands our structures, and he plays a pretty good role in our team. And yeah, nobody's happier than me because I think it's a great story.
Well, Bombers, let us just impose on you for a couple more minutes because Brendan Favola is going to take a look at the Cats lineup for the grand final. Fev.
Yeah, the Cats obviously beat the Western Bulldogs last week by 29 points in a pretty bruising game. So I wonder how the boys will pull up. But obviously Paul Chapman comes in and the unlucky player in David Wojcinski goes out. But I think there's a bit of a injury cloud over Varcode, so there might be a bit of a late change there. I'm not quite sure. But with the Cats, mate, 7 All-Australians. Mark Blake comes into the team, plays in his first grand final. All the other boys are premiership players. I think Maxi Rook, I think he matches Luke Hodge with his hardness, and I think that'll be a great matchup if one of those, if Rook will go to Hodge, that'll be great. Andrew Mackie will play back. He might get the job on Franklin if he goes outside 50. And he also becomes another midfielder. I think last week he had almost 30 touches. He's in some great form. And I think Joel Selwood has played in 42 games, lost 2, and if he wins this week, he won the same amount of premiership as losses. It's an amazing stat.
It is. Yeah. Good, beautiful work. Bomber, just one more before we let you go. We've got Dermot sitting in the crowd. We saw him earlier. Is there still room? The whole footy world knows Luke Hodge is sore. Is there still room and scope within the game to test a player out in the manner that we've seen in the past? And would you encourage one of your boys to do it within the framework of what's fair and reasonable?
I wouldn't do it out of the rules of the game, but obviously, it's a grand final and you do whatever you can. And the one thing you do know about finals and big games is they're physical contests, and we're going to absolutely throw everything we can at Hawthorn like they will at us. So, if he's in the wrong spot at the wrong time, and look, we don't even know if he's got sore ribs or not, so, it's hard to say. But yeah, it's a final, and we know what the stakes are.
Well, Bomber, as Gaz just said to Al Clarkson, you do give of your time. We really appreciate it. The Cats have been amazing, just the one loss on the season. Also carry themselves very well, which is a credit to you and Brian Cook and Frank Costa. Well done getting this far, and good luck on the weekend. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
Bomber Thompson.
Yes, Samuel.
And you reckon there'll be a late change, do you, Brendan, of Varco? Why didn't you ask him? He's got an open policy.
Oh, he's not going to say, yeah, there's going to be a change, is he?
Well, he just said we don't like to tell lies. We ever no secrets down here.
We'll just
And
see.
why do you think there's going to be a late change?
Because I just heard a little
How
whisper.
do you know?
You heard a whisper.
Oh, from you, Bill, did he?
No, not from me.
Trev.
Brownie.
Hey, there's a live site down at Skilled Stadium on Saturday too.
Go
The
get
big
down there,
screen.
and if you can't get to the game, Brownie, just before we push on and we pick someone out of the crowd who's going to spin Billy's wheel and maybe win a dodge. So get ready for that. You got cleaned up, the centre bounce in the grand final. Scotty Burns ran through you, and as I mentioned, Derm and Mark Yates is a famous incident back in '89. Is the same question that I asked Mark Thompson. Is still a chance to test someone legitimately?
Oh, no doubts at all, and I think they'll have the party line and so it'll all be within the rules, but you do anything to win a grand final. As you've probably seen in 2004, we threw a million punches and didn't land one, but you'll go with that mindset, whatever it takes, because it's the greatest thing in football, and it's no good getting cleaned up the first bounce either, mate. It makes for a difficult day.
So I think they'll be very, very careful off the line at that opening bounce. Righto, William.
Yes.
This is your chance to play Santa Claus. A dodge, 20,000, 10,000 or 5,000.
That's right. The Dodge is worth $40,000, 20,000 cash. Someone out in the house. Someone out in the house is going to win it. Now, we might ask everyone to stand.
Stand.
Stand up.
Yep. Stand up. You don't stand up, you don't win.
Here we go.
Yeah, Crazy John. Crazy John. Yes. Don't clap. Don't clap or you won't win. There's Crazy John.
There's Crazy.
He's going to pick someone. He's going to pick one person, Crazy John. There he is. Hurry up, Crazy. Hurry up. There he goes. Where is he?
Well, we've lost him, Gary.
There he is. Hurry up, Crazy.
Come on, Crazy.
Bill, tell him to hurry up.
Righto, Crazy.
There he is.
Here we go.
There he is.
Oh, look at that.
That man right there.
Al Nuna.
Yes, good-looking man. He's going to come down and spin the wheel, William, with a chance to win the Dodge, 20,000 or 10,000 or 5,000.
Craig Hutchison, isn't it?
No, it's not Hutchie.
That looked like Fatty Vorton without any hair.
Kevin Bartlett.
All right, well, that's Crazy doing his best
We're
work.
gonna do
That
it.
man's going to be involved in trying to win a Dodge,
How do
ladies
you
and
know
gentlemen.
he's not a friend of his?
Well, Crazy just picked him
Well, how do you
randomly.
know he's not a relation or a friend?
Oh, Crazy can't talk, so you can't ask him.
Oh, well, he knows what his friends look
Oh,
like, doesn't
we'll ask him later.
All right, time, ladies and gentlemen, to thank our first panel. Put your hands together for Jonathan Brown, Brendan Favola, and Billy Brown.
yes.
They'll be back a little later, guys, to
Yes, they
give us
will.
a final tip.
I'll be back to give our tips, and we're just going to take a moment here. We've got a very big show, and it's all about the grand final team. So we didn't need this man tonight, but we've needed him all year. He's been outstanding. 8 times voted the AFL Media Association's best reporter. Walkley Award winner. We just want you to acknowledge the performance of Craig Hutchison throughout the course of this year. Hutchie. Beautiful work.
Beautiful Susie Wilkes there, guys.
You could have sat anywhere, Hutchie.
I tell you what, he's fighting out of his weight division too.
He's fighting out of his weight division. We're going to take a break on the Footy Show. Back with a brand new panel next.
You've been on before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to be on again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you go to you a member of Footscray?
Yeah.
Do you ever go to the games?
Yeah.
It's a nice day, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful day.
Ah. What's that there? What does that represent? What?
Aye?
Yeah, no, what is it though?
So for your S.
For?
Off.
Do you want... I know you are beautiful too. Those clowns in there are shouting out. I know you can't hear them, but I'm telling you, they're saying, I'm a dickhead.
Kevin Black is a dickhead. Kevin Black is a dickhead.
The reason that most people these days are actually in the wrong is because they expect to be paid for doing something when they could be doing something that's pure, like protecting the mother as she protected you while in her womb and helping the father as he helped you when you were younger.
It's a very good point, sir.
And finding a perfect partner true and make a family of your own so we all do not die and do bloody well grow.
I think you've got a good point there, sir. Well, cheers to that. How do you sign dickhead?
PM is a wanker. PM is a dickhead. PM is a asshole.
Oh, shit. Do you like the stretcher, sir? What do you like, the hair?
No, I'm upset him too much.
No, because he's a serious analyst and he wants to be credible, sir. But the stretch is pretty
What
funny.
about the other one? What's his name? The skinny boy. What's his name? James.
Jimmy.
He shouldn't be there.
Why not, sir?
I can't tell you on the
Why, sir? Yes, you can.
I'll tell you next time.
Now, tell us now, sir. We'll keep it till next time.
He looks like a poofty.
A black cat. A cat. The black cat.
What?
The black cat.
What, the black cat? The black cat, I've heard.
And the guy who owns it is the singer of a band that's called The Bachelors from Praga.
You remember, sir? You remember the Western Bulldogs?
Yeah.
You're a member, are you?
Yeah.
You're not a member.
I'm a member.
When did you join?
Last year.
Did you? Did you? Have you been to any games?
Yeah.
What do you like? What do you like about them? You're having me on, aren't you?
They play good, you know.
Yeah. Have you ever been to the games?
Yeah, I've been there twice.
Thank you very much, sir. It's dark, isn't it?
Hey, Sammy.
I'm pretty glad I went to a doctor, sir, because he gave me the bad news and I did something about it. I think you should go, sir. You had a check, you had your...
I had the prostate checked.
Yeah, what the finger or the blood? Blood or finger?
Blood.
Yeah, if you put the camera
No
in...
one is going to put the finger unless it's a Sheila.
So throw that away, please. Don't put that back in your pocket. You could grow stuff in there. Thank you, sir. Oh, I saw John Coleman play.
Yes, so did I. Figure that one out.
Well, you'd be about 60 something.
At the MCG.
You chased him up the hill?
Yeah, with my cousin, and he
What?
had his gabardine raincoat on.
Gee, what, he didn't open it out at you, did he?
People didn't do those things. Now, that's not nice. You're spoiling
No, it's not
yourself
nice.
now.
I am too. I'm
You're
sorry.
spoiling
I've
yourself.
degraded myself again. I'm sorry about that.
Spoiling. Put it there.
Yeah, thanks, doll.
Don't touch me, tit.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. You put your hand in and I brushed. You watch Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah, I watch everything.
Do you like Gordon?
When they're cleaning with their mouth,
Well,
yes.
Dal, he's not clean with the mouth. He says the F word 800.
Yeah. No, Sam. I don't
Thank you,
like
Dal.
I don't like that.
So you like clean television, do you?
Clean your mouth too.
You see what that girl did then? Did you?
Yeah.
She grabbed me on the lunch.
I'm sorry for you.
No, I quite enjoyed it. I hadn't eaten as it turned out.
There's an interesting person. What's
that?
Are you single?
Well, I am at the minute, yeah.
Oh, 'cause my grandma's looking for someone.
Is she? Yes. Where is your grandma? We're in the footy show. You heard of that?
Yes.
You happy with the footy show?
Yes.
You don't sound too...
No, there's one fellow I don't care for on the footy show.
We
won't go into
What's his name, Dal? No, come on. I'll pass it on to him. Is it Sam?
Sam, yes, Sam's the one. Sam Ring.
Sam, rest in peace.
Well, we
Yes,
want-
we're gonna miss
May
him.
he rest in peace. He's not dead.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Sam, rest in peace. Mate, hang in there, brother. The couple written you off already.
There.
Welcome back to the Grand Final Footy Show and a magnificent year.
Now, look, we
on the
just would
streets.
like to thank everyone that we speak to because we love doing it and they, believe it or not, love us speaking to them. And we should thank the people that go out there and do this and risk life and limb. Mick, Matt, Macca and Josh, they know who they are. And Rob Corbell, who puts it all together. He takes all the blame if you like it. It's my fault. If you don't like it, he's the one. So we've had a lot of fun out in the streets, Gary.
While we're doing the
Mixing
thanking
with the people.
while we're doing the thanking stuff, Samuel, we've also got to thank Home Timber and Hardware for looking after the Players' Review this year, ladies and gentlemen. It has to be seen to be believed. It's not far away.
Yes.
One performance especially unreal. Trev.
Hey, boys, actually, have you heard this one? A Collingwood supporter, a moron and a dole bludger walked into a bar. And that was just the first bloke.
Time. On that cheery note, time for our second panel. This is one of our very favourites, an All-Australian, of course. He's a small forward with a large presence. Put your hands together for Richmond, Nathan Brown. Nice to have you on board, Brownie. We like the young superstars here on the Grand Final Footy. Brown.
How small is he?
This isn't a hugely tall man either, Sam, but he's young and he's very, very talented. From Collingwood, Dale Thomas is with us. Daisy. And what about this man's CV, ladies and gentlemen? A Brownlow medalist, a three-time premiership player with the Brisbane Lions. Now the big noise from the Western Bulldogs, Jason Ackermanis.
Welcome, boys. It's an interesting panel here. Acker, you're here for a reason, not your good looks. You got plenty to say.
You've become a media whore. You've been on 7, was he on 7 last night?
I know, I didn't see it.
Well, were you on 7 last night?
7 last
and 10, when were you on 10?
Tomorrow.
You're on tomorrow. What, you just, why was he on our show?
What happens is no one wants to sign me for exclusivity, so I just go on
Well, now,
whoever invites me on.
tonight's the chance to put your best foot forward. What's going on with down the Bulldogs? A lot of hand-holding going on, we noticed.
Really?
At the Brownlow medal on Monday night.
Right.
Talk us through this.
Who's
There's
this?
you and your beautiful partner. What's this about? Robert Murphy and Daniel Jean Syracusa.
Yeah, they've been on Mad Monday, those boys, and they're very close friends.
Brokeback
Brownie might know more. Yes, they love Brokeback Mountain. A whole day of drinking can do that to a man.
They look like they've just come from a barn dance, Acker.
Oh, they have, yeah. He came as a cowboy, and that was his bitch.
Now listen, let's get down to the footy, Jim. This is a man that speaks his mind. He wants a contract at Channel 9. He'll speak it tonight. Give us your real thoughts on the Geelong Footy Club, because whilst you never used the word cocky, you alluded to the fact that perhaps they were heading that way. Do you maintain that?
No, I don't maintain that. It may be just one bloke, maybe. I don't know. I doubt that it is all of them. They're quite a humble group, probably, at large, but it was just something that happened. I thought it was interesting. It's more out of interest than anything else that I said those things, that's all.
All right, as we slide back to the Brownlow, Brownie, I want to talk to you about Matthew Richardson, because I've never heard a room at the Brownlow embrace someone quite the way Richo was embraced. It was quite amazing, and he fell at the final hurdle, but would have been fantastic.
Yeah, he was certainly a crowd favourite. It would have been great for the big fella to get up, and it would have been a big night. Everyone wanted him to win. He's obviously Richmond's favourite son. Just fell short, but I'm sure at age 34 he could probably do it all again next year. It's disappointing.
So when he got close to winning, you went over to the table and urged him on and said, I'm standing right behind you. And
Well, I wasn't there, Sam. I didn't get to go this year. I was at home on the couch, and half of me was hoping he'd win, and half of me was hoping I wouldn't have to get up and get changed and go out.
get changed. what were you in at home?
Just in your jocks.
In your jocks? Who were you with?
No, just myself.
You were in your jocks at home on your own, were you?
Patting me dogs, yeah.
You were with the dog, with your jocks on,
He was
at home,
asleep.
on your own. The
He
dog
was
was asleep.
Scratching him on the tummy.
Might just pull it up there, I reckon.
Jesus, scratching him on the tummy in his jock.
Just before we get to you, Daisy.
It's getting worse.
Adam Cooney's victory was a fantastic result, Acker. He's a talented young man.
Look, he's one of the greats. He's one of my favourites. He's a very funny man. In fact, he is here tonight. He's in the crowd. And,
we know. We've already
sorry.
identified him.
But the reason I say that is because I'm glad he's here because he's done everything and whatever he wants to do, he can. He's a terrific man. He's a lovely partner, now fiancé. They're wonderful people, and I couldn't have him to a nicer guy.
Very nice work, Acker. Very nice.
Daisy, during the week you lost one of the all-time great Collingwood people in Scott Burns. Must be disappointing to go into a pre-season and forward without him as part of your group.
Yeah, certainly. It's 2 years now with two captains that have gone at the end of the season. So Brodie Holland's also passed on to hopefully another club if he decides to do that. So, but as you say, Burnsy's been a fantastic contributor throughout the history of our club, and certainly someone we're going to miss.
Who's the next captain of the Collingwood Footy Club, Daisy? And don't just throw up 2 or 3 names. Who do you want to captain Collingwood next year?
Look, you could throw up 2 or 3 names, but I'll throw up 2. I reckon Josh Fraser or either Nick Maxwell.
And would you, very nice choices.
Jack Anthony.
Would you think at this stage, and is it spoken about, or has it been spoken about much, that Ben Cousins may arrive at the Lexus Centre?
I suppose throughout the media circles it's been spoken about quite a bit, but I haven't been in the club much over the past couple of weeks, so I'm not too sure what they're doing, but I suppose the club will weigh that up over the next couple of weeks and finally make a decision on it.
And if they came to you, Acker, and said, would you like Ben Cousins at the Western Bulldogs?
I had a really good chat with him on Monday night. We've spoken a couple of times since. He wants me to do a little bit for his documentary. But he's just worried that the AFL are going to let him get through the hoops he has to get through, and then he'll look at the next step. So he's really looking forward to it.
But would you have him at the Dogs?
Will I have him? You can never have enough good midfielders, my friend.
Got some gravelly voices amongst these 3, Samuel.
Yeah. It's been a big week. It's been a big week.
Is this more entertaining? You were on 7 last night, were you?
Yeah.
Yes, I was.
How's this compared to what you did last night? Is this more entertaining or more exciting, or did it really knock you off your socks last night?
In Channel 7, they sometimes let you speak. It's just lovely.
Got a fair point, Sam.
We'll let him speak and let him speak shit.
And just finally, Scotty West. We should acknowledge everyone, ladies and gentlemen, what a champion Scott West has been for the Western Bulldogs. No longer. Should he play on? Just down the panel, down the line. Should he play on, Scotty West, Nath?
I think when you've won 7 best and fairest and you've been club champion, you should be able to go out in your own terms. It's disappointing the way it's turned out. He's been very good for my career. He's one of my best mates, so I'd like to see him play on, but that's not the way footy goes anymore, and it's a tough business, but it'd be great to see him play on.
Daisy?
Yeah, I think he's indicated that he'd like to go on, so if he's happy and confident in his own body, I think that's a major thing when you get to the latter part of your career.
Two things with Scotty. One is it's the worst year to be old because the draft coming in, they want to get rid of probably a lot of old guys because it's the last chance before Gold Coast come in the following year with all the draft picks. And 2, if he was 48, he'd still want to play on, so it's not going to matter.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Vanessa Amoroshi's CD called Somewhere in the Real World. It is absolutely fantastic. And next to perform her smash hit Perfect from that album, Somewhere in the Real World, please put your hands together for Vanessa Amorosi.
Don't change a thing, because you're perfect. You sway gently in the between my dreams. It kinda makes me nervous. The storm is lightning striking down to only strike me once. It'd still be worth it. In my dreams, you were perfect. When I woke up, you were perfect. Love, as scarring as it is, tell me, is it real? If it ain't hurting, I break when the sounding of your face, my colors bleed to one. Nothing grows when your love's gone. In my dreams, you were perfect. When I woke up, you were perfect. Even when you run, you're still perfect. Here and now, the moment's perfect. You're so perfect. So perfect. When you run, yeah. Even in my dreams, when I wake up, perfect. You're perfect. Baby, my baby, even when you go, even when you're there, you're still.
And the TV Week Logie goes to the Footy Show, AFL.
What won the award before us, Gary?
Would have been home and away or something.
I'll tell you what, people hate home and away. They were still booing them when we got up there. It's fair dinkum, Sam. Even Bindi Irwin booed us. While you're here, you should go to a game of footy and get your face painted for $5.
Have you worn one?
I didn't. No, I had the GPS, the satellite tracking.
Absolutely. He said the most annoying thing was when it kept on saying, the goals are to the left.
You've been retained to write articles in the press. Can you believe that? You've given your three penneth worth about Brendan Favola.
Well, now I've seen it all. There you go. Someone who can't write, writing to someone who can't read.
Brendan, could you confirm the actual figure? I mean, is it $2 million for 3 years?
It's not about the money. Besides, you'd only piss it up against the wall. Did you ever get yourself down to advance here, mate? There was some talk at some stage. You get yourself down there?
Popped in for a visit, but
Yeah.
not for me.
They said, forget advanced hair, yeah, you need to call, carpet call.
Just sitting back tonight.
Handing out tea towels to the crowd just before they make their way to the car park, which is a bit of a different idea. We got hold of one from the Bulldogs, though. It's the tea towels, and they've actually got instructions on them for those Bulldog supporters who don't know how to operate a tea towel. It says, here are the instructions: 1, wrap around fist; 2, break glass; and 3, drive yourself home. Now, how far in front do you have to be before you order up room service? fantastic. Just throwing into a salad sandwich there. Actually, it caused a bit of confusion on the bench, though. They got the message, cucumber on, carrots off. And turns out Cameron Ling got dragged. That is the definition of struggling, Sam. When you have to dress up as Cameron Ling to improve your chances. I saw in the paper during the week, Sammy, you've been approached to star in a new stage show entitled Call Girl.
Yeah.
How's the research going there, mate?
No, it got me
where do you go when you're 63? Spearmint bingo. So, Gary, you're predicted and your kids just going on their own.
You're trying to hide. Is that big a celebrity you're trying to hide?
No, it wasn't that. I didn't.
True. I was going to say, if you want to go incognito, just walk around with a bit of a smile.
Coghlan the python, or whatever its name is, comes out here, I'll insert it.
Don't blame Jim. When Fev walked in, it was hanging out of his pants.
Yes. Another magnificent year's work. Put your hands together for Trevor Marmalade, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, Jim.
Very nicely done,
Thanks,
Trevor.
boys.
Now, before we get to the next very big item, we must acknowledge last week's winner of the Foxtel Knows Footy competition. Her name was Linda Zinner. She won a table for 10 at the AFL Footy Show. There's Linda, funnily enough, sitting at her own table. Well done, Linda. The Foxtel Knows Footy competition winner. They, Samuel, fetch about 10 to 12 grand at auction, the tables at this particular
They sold one at a function for 22,000.
22,000. To charity, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
No, it's good.
Speaking of fantastic, for the first time ever, Billy's Wheel is going to be spun live on the Grand Final Footy Show, and here with Bill is his great mate Gary Lyon.
Yes, thank you, Jim. This has got the makings of a new show, Bill. Round of applause for
Yes,
Bill.
round of applause for the wheel, eh? Yeah, there it is, guys.
This is some wheel. Now, we've picked a random member of the audience,
Yeah.
and Wayne Amagay joins us. This is your big chance, Wayno.
Okay, yep, it'd be good. Good to win the car. Yep, be good.
Bit nervous?
No, fine. No, going fine.
What do you
Bill to
do?
talk to you.
What do you do, Wayne?
I'm a postie
Where?
out at Mount Waverley.
Right.
Yep.
And you said you were going to have a sickie tomorrow morning.
Well, I think I'll be at work tomorrow. Yep. I'll be at work.
You will be now, Wayne.
How do you barrack for?
The Bullies.
The Bulldogs?
Yeah,
right?
yep.
What kind of car do you drive?
We've got two cars, a little Mazda and a Camry, but that would be good.
The Dodge, don't worry about
Who
that.
are you here with? You got the Dale here with you or not?
No, my wife got me the ticket for tonight, but I'm with a friend. So
He's brought a girlfriend. Let's put the spotlight on him, Gaz. That'll be good.
Now, this is a big wheel here, Bill. We're going to spin it very shortly. Before we do, we're going to give you some idea of what we're playing for.
On Billy's Wheel tonight, the sensational Dodge Avenger SXT, a smooth 6-speed auto V6, 18-inch alloys, touchscreen infotainment system and heated leather trim. This Attitude Pack sedan comes with 2 years free Dodge insurance and valued at $36,990.
There it is, you Billy. Righto. This is history in the making now. There's three $20,000 I can see there. There's plenty of $10,000. It goes down to $5,000. But there's two spare spots there, Bill. I think we should whack another couple of Dodges.
Righto, guys. Here we go.
Three times a chance, Wayno.
Okay.
Dodge.
Great.
Right, don't get too
That'd be good.
excited there.
Yeah.
No.
Hang on, guys. Here
Come
we
on.
go.
Oh, Bill said, I know how to do it. You put that in right?
It's a big wheel. You're going to have to give it a big spin.
Right.
Gaz, I've never done this sober, this wheel, so this will be good.
This is it, mate. This is your big chance.
Hang on, we'll start it on the Dodge.
Okay. We want the crowd to get behind you, Wayno. Because
Come on, Wayno.
if you hit the Dodge, big
Go!
one. Whoa.
Oh, what's that?
Righto, come on.
Here we go. Here we go. Dodge.
Dodge here, Bill.
There's a Dodge. Come on, Dodge.
Come on. Liner. Liner, Bill.
Go again, quick.
Go again and give it a big one, Wayno. Big one. Righto.
Gaz, there's all sorts of rules. Here we go.
Righto. Dodge.
Dodge.
Dodge, Bill. magnificent. $5,000. What are you going to do with it?
Get some hair?
Could do.
All right, mate.
I'm not sure yet.
No,
Yeah,
well,
not
you had to
sure
think
yet.
about it.
Not
We
sure
love
yet.
to have you up. We wish we could have got the Dodge, and we
Yeah.
appreciate the support of Dodge throughout the course of the year. It's been fantastic. So, Wayno, $5,000 you're going home with, so that's not a bad start. Enjoy the weekend in the grand final.
Okay, thanks very
We're going
much.
to take a break. We've got Almost Footy Legends coming up and the Players' Review very shortly.
Chieftain. Call me. Chief.
Oh, you should have talked. Shut up,
This is Sam, this is the boss.
Oh, piss off, mate.
Chief's ass is not what it used to be.
Oh, no. Don't call back and lose the number, you flop.
Chief!
He's tall, dark, and really very hairy. Go to the Hawks too, Shane Crawford.
Was that you up there? Robert Walls and your own Gary Lyon. This is what you'd have if you combined the two of them, Paul.
Happy birthday, I got you something. Cut your hair and blow your ass.
Gary, here that we the only ones we could find. Just open that up, please.
Happy birthday, Gary. I got you another present. Coming up, just give those eyebrows a bit of a trim.
Hutchie, I don't like to bring it. You're going bald, mate.
No, I'm sick of the bloody lycra small dick jokes. That is not me.
Craig Hutchison, when he was a member of the under-12 basketball team in Warragul, he looks like he's got a calcium deficiency in his spine.
And let me tell you, I'll just go. I don't care if I get put off. Tell I'm just going to go bang. And then I'm going to go whack, whack.
I tell you what, laugh this off, you cretinous, crusty old fossil.
Performing her smash hit, You Keep Me Hanging On, please welcome back Kim Wilde.
Set me free, why don't you, babe? Get out my life, why don't you, babe? 'Cause you don't
Yes, indeed. Time to announce our grand finalists in Almost Football Legends for 2008. Thank you very much to all the people who entered this year. It's been a very high standard. Let's kick it off with some of the honourable mentions. Okay, first up, here's the old classic. We see the player run into the open goal and hit the post. There he goes, and yep, tell your mates about that in the social club. Here's a bit of handy ruck work. From the bounce, we see a goal out of mid-air.
Thrown into the air. Oh, kick off the ground in mid-air.
And through it goes. That's not a bad effort. Corey Pearce. Next we go to junior action. South Australia v Victoria. How's this for a hanger? Up we go. Thank you very much.
Now that runs clear through Horner.
Have a look, and
beautiful mark.
that's a skyscraper. Here we go, Saints v Tamar. What do you think's going to happen here? And, false alarm, and here they go. There we go, the under-8s, Saints, with their first experience of a banner. Old Trinity versus Old Xaverians. This goes through from the 50-metre line. Don't tell me he's kicked it. Thank you very much. Get another look at this one. Puts it on the boot, and through it goes. Good performance. Here we go, always important to keep your eye on the ball. But you possibly should use your hands as well. Here he is, marking it with his face. There we go, Daniel Cross from Southport. Here we go, memories of Jeff Ferring. Player takes the kick from behind the centre line, launches the drop punt, and that is a massive goal. Good work. Well, if you think that's a big goal, how far does this go? We see a player on the half-back flank. Dodges around the man of the mark. Let's fly. And it just keeps going. Call that a miracle. Important not to cleaned up just before the siren. And especially by your own teammate. Just at the end of the game there. And he's not that keen to get up. Ouch. Clash of heads. Here we go, Wonderwee versus York, and we see Zeb Gibson take the ball. The half-back line has a few bounces, running down the field, takes on one, takes on another, has another bounce, and you may as well just slot it through. So much for the handball. Have a look at this mark from Carl Peterson. Whoa! Peterson. Yo team. Up he goes. Okay, here's how to man the mark. And bang. That's gotta hurt. Another look, and yep. Here we go, we see the Werribee fullback kick to himself and miss the target. Another look, and new champion. There's our honourable mentions. Time now to move to our top 5 for 2008. And first up, let's have a look at a regular on Almost Football Legends, Paul Magumbwa. Up he goes. Featured twice in 2007 and once again in 2008. There's a fair bit of skill there. Here we go, have a look at this one. Ball hits the player on the back of the head and he takes the mark. Here he is, escapes from the pack. Whoop. Oh, we're going to pay that. Now a bit of boundary umpire action. Showing some balletic skills. Bit of a plie. There we go. They are a different breed, ladies and gentlemen. And this one, we see a player cop 4 hits in 8 seconds. Let's count them. Goes back with a flight of the ball. Bang. Makes a knock there. Gets knocked over. Gets up. Thanks for the handball, buddy. And bang. And thank you. 4 of them. Here we go. Let's have a look. Bang. Crunch. Bang again. And good night. There it is. But ladies and gentlemen, our winner for 2008 comes from the Mallee, and it's from Walpiup Underbull versus Oyen United. And let's go to the footage here. We had a little bit of a follow-up to it afterwards as well. Our winner for 2008, we see in the Mallee Grand Final here, we see the Streaker taking on the Water Boy.
Got his Streaker, Pizza, and it's back here, we got Oyster. Ricola,
Goes for a bit of a dash.
Here's it over to...
I don't think the Water Boy's going to put up much of an effort here.
Oyster goes, well...
Okay, yeah.
And can't win the flag.
And you go, good thing, but wait, there's more. Coming across the ground at any second. It's the local constabulary. Here they come.
Streaker in the AFL Grand Final for 2007.
There he goes, there he goes. He thinks he's safe, but there's a second cop there. And here he comes.
He's jumped the fence and he's running away. Another police was after him.
He takes him down and lays the tackle.
He's actually having a crack at it. Here we go.
There it was. And we actually had a bit of a follow-up the following week. We had Tony Clark, who was the policeman involved in the tackle there, sent us a letter, and that's how he looked after he'd laid the tackle. And he's, in his letter, he said, after the incident, the other police member running across the ground contacted me to say the tackle looked good, but he didn't need to do it because he knew exactly who the streaker was and was going to bang on his door the next day and arrest him. So very well done there, Tony. But our winner, let's bring him up. He is the president of the Walpiup Underball Footy Club in the Mallee. We have, and his name is Daryl Elliott. Daryl Elliott, ladies and gentlemen, come on up here, Daryl. Thanks, mate. How you going, mate? I dare say there'll be a few of the boys in Walpiup having a look at the show tonight.
No doubt. I think we've got our footy trip on tomorrow, and the boys are in the pub tonight having footy training, apparently. So
there we go. They're getting ready for the trip. Now, I've got a couple of people here that I'm sure you'll be very happy to meet there, Daryl. We've got Veronica Johns from Dodge Australia. Thank you very much, Veronica. Thanks for coming in. And we also have Damien Flighter from Crazy Johns. Firstly to you, Veronica. You're going to hand over the keys to that brand new Dodge.
I am Daryl. On behalf of Dodge Australia, I'd like to present you with your new Dodge Nitro.
thank you very much,
There we
Veronica.
go. And all week, all year actually, we've been promoting our brand new Dodge as a prize, but we also have a bonus for you here tonight. We have Brendan Flighter, who is the CEO of Crazy Johns, and he has something in his hot little hand that he's going to give you as well.
Congratulations, Daryl, and on behalf of Crazy Johns, I'd like to present the Walpiup Underball Football Club with a cheque for $10,000.
There you go, mate. 10 grand for your football club. I dare say that'll go a long way up there in Walpiup.
Look, we're certainly doing a tough up our way, and this is just overwhelming, I tell you. It's just thanks very much to Dodge and to Crazy Johns. It's just amazing, and to the footy show, thanks for giving us this opportunity.
Very well done, mate. A big hand for our winner of Almost Football Legends for 2008. Also, thank you to Veronica, thank you to Brendan for your fantastic support, and we should acknowledge the great support that Dodge and Crazy Johns have given us right throughout the year, not just on this segment, but for the whole show, and it's been absolutely sensational. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please thank our sponsors, and please thank our winner for Almost Football Legends 2008. And straight after the break, we'll be back with the Home Hardware Players Review. Don't go away.
The 2008 2008 Grand Final Footy Show Player Review is proudly brought to you by Home Hardware, the proper hardware store.
stop my happiness, 'cause I like the way I am. And you just can't stop my knife and fork when I see the Christmas ham. So if you don't like the way I look, well, I just don't give a damn. 'Cause the world keeps spinning round and round, and my heart's keeping time to the speed of sound. I was lost till I heard the guns, and I found my way. 'Cause you can't stop the beat ever since the soul began. A woman found out that she shook, she can shake up a man. And so I'm gonna shake and shimmy it the best that I can today. 'Cause you can't stop the motion of the ocean or the sun in the sky. You wonder if the one above never has gone. If you try to pull me down, I'm gonna split your eye and say, 'cause you can't stop the beat.
Good night.
I don't think I can stand people think I'm a prick.
Look out there, big fella, you'll wear one.
I think there's more stupid things that I've ever thought.
If I was an adult and if I was a parent, sorry.
As we get towards the business end.
Take care of it? Not good. The Queen just farted.
I've got the whole pool of water up me.
I'm going to do it for us.
To jump off the 10-metre platform.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Wanker. Sam. My stomach. No matter how high you drop them from, turds do float.
Welcome back to the Footy Show, almost there for season 2008. What about the home timber and hardware player review? Ladies and gentlemen, for the players once again, what a magnificent performance. Never failed to deliver. you probably don't quite can imagine just how much work goes into that player review. It is an extraordinary commitment from the players and from a couple of people in particular. All the players are outstanding, but to these three blokes up here behind Trev, to Andy Lovett, David Roden and Brodie Holland for giving up their time, performing in the manner that you did. It was magnificent. And that man next to Brodie Holland is Tony Bartuccio. Every year comes up and works with a bunch of pretty uncoordinated footballers.
Legend, Tony.
Well done, Tone. Turns him into a very coordinated act. So we appreciate your work, Tone. Well done, boys.
Beautifully handled. Now, well, we've got our panels back together. In fact, they're all together, including Acker and Brownie. First time in a while, Gaz. There was a little bit of electricity last time they got together, these two. Looked like they've kissed and made up. Gentlemen, we want going to start over the other end. Brownie, I want a winner and a Norm Smith medalist out of all of it.
Yeah, I'm going to go for Hawthorn and Brad Sewell.
Daisy?
I think Geelong by about 27 points and Joel Selwood.
Hawthorn and Brad Sewell. He stole my thunder.
Brownie, you got a winner?
Well, I reckon Geelong are going to get the chocolates by about 20 points.
Got a Norm Smith medalist?
Going to go for Gary Ablett after a disappointing Brownlow. I reckon he'll stick it up.
Gone out the limit.
Pussycats.
Yes, Fred.
Well, 37 points, Brad Otten's 5 goals, Norm Smith.
Oh, very nice.
The Cats by about 18 points. Stevie Johnson, back to back.
Oh,
Norm
really?
Smith. Gazza, can we give this a plug? The greatest show at the Geelong Footy Club ever. The Logies, the Oscars all meet Geelong Footy Club next year. 150 years of the Geelong Cats. So go to geelongcats.com.au. It's all the details.
Very nice, Bill. Now, Samuel?
Yeah. Thanks very much for your input, Brownie, tonight, and you, Daisy. You've been sensational. You said nothing, and you have... Did you speak tonight, Daisy? Yeah, you. No, not you, imbecile, him. Did you say anything? Who did you tip, incidentally?
Geelong.
Geelong. Now, look, this will either be the greatest waste of money, but this will be on the back of my car. And on the front.
Oh, jeez. You got the 07 Purs out
I
last
got
year.
the 07, we got the 08. So I just rip them off the old truck and put these on.
They going back to back?
Well, what do you think I bought that for, Gary?
You didn't get the 08 Hawks by any chance?
No, I didn't get the 08 Hawks because I don't think they'll win. Why? Can I just say this? Could we ask the umpires No, I'm just asking. Could we ask them just to let it go just a little bit?
We will.
We don't have to grind it into the ground. It'll be a great contest. Congratulations to Mark Thompson and Alistair Clarkson, 2 young guns of the competition, and it should be a fantastic day.
Can I ask you this, Gary, because your father played for Hawthorn in a grand final. What do you think's going to happen?
I think the Hawks are going to win, and Shane Crawford's going to win the Norm Smith medal.
There's no logical reason for that, Gary.
So what?
There's no logical reason.
Shut up,
They've won
will you?
50 games in a row, Geelong.
Shut up. Trevor, we didn't get a winner from you, mate.
What's that, mate?
You got a winner?
Look, I think it's... I tipped against Geelong in round 2 and I thought one can only look foolish doing that, so probably Geelong, but I hope Hawthorn take it right up to them.
All right, let's have a look at the TAB Sports Bet odds. Head-to-head, Geelong paying $1.45. The Hawks, $2.65. Tightened up a little bit. And for the Norm Smith medal, if you fancy having a bet here, Ablett, $7. Jimmy Bartell, $8.50. Sammy Mitchell, Lance Franklin and Luke Hodge and Joel Corey also in the market. Jim, the week posters, Acker, go and pick that one up down there, please, because these are collector's items, of course. You can get these straight after the grand final. Part of the grand final tradition, of course, the week posters here. The Hawks or the Cats, Jim Boy.
I'll tell you what, they are a magnificent item, your week poster. The other thing you can latch onto is a ticket to the grand final, Sam. Lots of people think they are done and dusted, but you can actually get your hands on them. We're going to show you how just here. This is your last chance. I know it's a reasonable brief, but I'll tell you what, if you've come from overseas, Gary, you're a long way, and you found yourself ticketless, 1300 394
Is that $14.95?
$1,495, Samuel. Will get you there, but it gets you a full day's entertainment, brunch at the Telstra Dome, transfers to the G, prime category seating at the game. So
Obligated. Jim, we were obligated.
Standing room,
to
you get a seat.
You'll get a seat.
Not
Obligated.
standing room.
Someone might want to go. Just before we do, we're going to come back and wind up. We want to thank the panel who have been outstanding and everyone that's been on the Footy Show panel. throughout the course of the year.
You fantastic. You two. Take a bow. Up, you two.
Okay, we are going to take our last break on the great... Samuel, shut up.
That did nothing tonight. He did nothing. All he did was sat and patted his dog in his underwear at the Brownlow.
He's appreciating you pointing it out. We're going to take our last break. Vanessa Amorosi is still to come. We're back to wrap up after this.
Welcome back for the very last time, season 2008. All our attention to go to the grand final very shortly. Just a couple of thank yous to Foxtel and Crazy Johns, who've been outstanding supporters of ours all year. We appreciate your support enormously. To the footy clubs, yes, thank you. Thank you, Popey. To the footy clubs who also support us with players, and whenever we need comment, they've been outstanding and very cooperative. And to get an understanding of what goes into tonight, but also through the course of the year, there's some people we want to thank individually.
Yes.
And we don't want to miss any. So
go on, read them out.
Tim Cleary and Brent Williams, who produced this show, put it together. They spend hours and hours and late nights getting up and getting it to air. So fantastic.
Because that's their job.
That is their job, Samuel. They go above and beyond. To Drew, Rob, Frankie and Dino, who are two young lads in the office who are always there for us, and Frank's girlfriend's here, it's good.
That's
and also to Joe Neal, who keeps us on the straight and narrow, Jim.
It's,
turned 50 last
Shut
week.
up for a
Shut
minute.
up, Sam. It's basically Trevor Logies that we put on within the weeks of putting on a home and away show. So they do an awesome job, these people. Ben and Luke, otherwise known as Two Dogs, the beautiful ladies, Kylie and Kate, and of course Gary, who's directed the show magnificently throughout the year. Absolutely. And
what about us?
These two gentlemen. Samuel, another ripping performance.
Yeah,
from
we'll
you.
be back next year or not?
I reckon we will.
Some of us. You reckon you two will be? No, I reckon you might be on the money there.
No, we get great support, Jim, from both Sam and Trevor, and we thank you in all.
And we also thank you all for coming tonight. 11,500
Yes,
of
thank
you.
you.
It's absolutely fantastic.
Right, Gary, that's it. Wrap it up.
And I would like to also thank a couple of people who've helped me out, Tommy and Paul. Thank you so much. And thanks to you boys as well. It's been fantastic.
Yeah, look.
That's enough from us.
All right, we're about to go, but we're going to leave you at home and you in the room with this absolute superstar, Vanessa Amorosi, performing the AC/DC classic Long Way to the Top. Thank you very much.
Rock and roll.
Give us one more go. One more. Very, very good.
Goodbye, Australia. Goodbye, Harry Gary.
Channel